Okay, hang on. Sorry. If you really need to go, you can just go. Okay, we should be back. It might have rehooked. It should have rehooked. I'm going to wait for chat to confirm while I get this here. We are back. Good. Yeah, it might have just rehooked on the technical difficulty screen. Otherwise, it might have made you refresh, but we should be good. Now, let's see what happens if I click this. Does it fucking explode again? Okay. We got fingers? Yeah, we're good. Audio working? Yeah, it looks okay. Oof. I forgot my brake was on. Okay.
Who's purring?
Pud. Pud's really excited. He usually doesn't have to wait this long. Time to feed cats. Oh, yeah, I see you there, TWestCat. The troll Discord, if you find the bandwagon Discord, alternate. Yeah, there you go. If you find the bandwagon Discord, they can clarify it for you.
Cracker's hog.
I don't know exactly how that works, how the offset block works, but it has to do with basically offsetting a block. And then it is visible but doesn't work. Goodbye.
Bye. Have fun.
Heidi is going out of town. Whoop. So it's just going to be me and all these cats. Crackers, Chomps. He does. They're excited. I think they were excited for Heidi to feed them a treat, too, because that made them think they were getting extra treats. But no, regular amount. Hi, Pud. Pud is aware of the new kitten now. He is being weird about it. Like, he's just been really meepy at me and desperate. Like, am I not the baby anymore? But he's pretty big. He's not the baby anymore. He's just an idiot. Crackers is the baby still. Why are you making that noise, Crackers? Oh, he's all wet in the front. People are playing your old level? I mean, that's probably good. They can all be baby. Crackers? Yeah, I have no idea why OBS crashed. I will take a look at the error log later, but I just tried to switch to the NDI cam, and it should just do its thing, so I don't know what its problem is. I didn't update. I know they have a new version out, but I like to do a little testing before I just start slamming stuff out. Ah, Crackers. Be careful. Chris P. Bacon. Hello. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. We'll get to it pretty soon. We're wrapping up a pretty good troll level after we're done drugging some cats. Well, feeding some cats. Next is drugs.
Spaghetti meatballs.
That's right. Okay, we're going to get him. We got a little bit directly on Pud. No peer pressure needed. A little bit directly on Crackers, and then some on the table. And then we're going to go and say hi to Hot Dog. So tell me in chat if the feed cuts out completely. So welcome to my floor. Hot Dog. Oh, you're back here?
I put on the Palmer channel for him.
Cool. Okay, let me grab one of his little treats here. He's eating the old liquid ones. What's that?
His treats are over here.
Oh, I was going to give him some liquid one.
Yeah, on Google it said that it can help with separation anxiety if they hear humans on the TV. So I put on actual TV for him.
Well, good. He'll probably like that. Hot Dog, come here.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Hot Dog, eat the treat with your mouth. Trying to get your cat off of that, off of catnip? No, they can just be on it forever. No long-term side effects. Yeah, so is the feed okay? The Wi-Fi should roam all the way to over here, but You never know with something like NDI. Hi, hot dog. Heidi's real worried about him because he's so cute. And he's going to be hanging out over here without me. It's a high-def kitten. I'm trying. There's less light over here, too, but that's fine. Yeah, hot dog's a good little baby. We're not going to give him a whole treat because he is 1,500 grams. I just weighed him. He's about 50% increase since we got him. Aren't you, little buddy? Okay, wait. If you're going to do this, you can have more. Nope. He's going to be squirmy. A little more? His masking is really cute. He looks like he's got really angry eyebrows right there. Okay, I'll put it in the fridge. We'll give you some more tomorrow. And that's the cats. This is my kitchen. It's pretty horrible. It's a little messy. All right. Yeah, he's got the angry M. M for Mott Dog. M for Crackers. Yeah, shut up, Crackers. You're fine. If you're not fluent in cat, that was... Can I have another treat, please? I'm actually starving to death. He's not, though. He's free-fed. Ugh. Okay, Mario Maker. Whew. Everything worked? Yeah, I'm hoping the video roam works. That'll be nice. I'll try to... Esports. Get crackers in, or get crackers. Get hot dog in the kitchen and give him treats. I forgot everything. Esports. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's still doing pretty good, but he gets pretty sad when he's alone. I can't exactly bring him back here. There we go. Because these guys are not ready for him yet. Oh, and he'll be a little monster. Yeah, he's gonna be a total monster. He still has his balls, too. So I feel like he should just stay separated until we get him fixed. He might have a little bit of trouble defending himself. I think Crackers would be totally fine with him. I think Pud would be terrible. Pud will try to eat him. Oh, okay. The coins are where we're jumping over. Okay. It's not broke. Don't fix. Pud's pretty broke. Pud's a little broken. But that's okay. Lots of things are broken and they're still nice. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened to him. I think somebody pulled his whiskers, like, really hard, a lot. I think that's what happened. He went to some kid's house, some mean kid, hugged his whiskers all the time. Put him in the room with you so he's separate from the others. We have a soft crate, a soft, thing, where he was in the first couple of nights. The problem is he's fucking crazy. He's, you know, he's a little monster. So if I put him in there, the cats will spend the whole time wanting to get in there and yelling at him or just sitting outside of it. And he will spend the whole time trying to rip it open. Yeah, thanks. One day I'll probably sell them. I did 1,000 endless normal clears in real life and it just appeared on me. Get a hard crate. Yeah, I saw some really big dog crates at a thrift store a while back. They might be gone now. But a really big dog crate might work. But I feel like having less space would be worse for him than sitting next to me for a couple hours. But it's hard to say. I'm not a cat psychologist. And he's gonna have to be alone at night and everything anyway. That's just how it is. Cats don't come in the bedroom. It is already tough to sleep, and I do not want to have to suffer some cat trying to sit on my face. Okay, so I'm jumping coins. Good. Go in blue. What? I'm going in the red pipe. Oh, come on, really? Was that fish supposed to kill me? Because that doesn't feel like CP1. Yeah, what? Uh-oh. Woo! It's been a while since I saw somebody do something creative with the CP2, with the CP1 setup. Lying to me in a way that didn't even vaguely resemble CP1. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I get over here and I go, oh, uh-oh. And then I try to go back and it says CP1 is fucking great. That's fucking excellent. I don't understand how this is somebody's first level. I feel like there's gotta be some controversy here. He killed someone and he stole their Switch. And he's just been uploading different iterations of the level that they made. Stolen Valor, that's what it is. Figured it out. Okay, now I'm going back. So are we skipping CP2? Oh, I don't have a good handle on what happened. I guess we'll find out. Checkpoint spacing has been good too. Room density has been a little high, but the actual number of things that we're doing, like it's not to the point where it's problematic. It's just to the point where it was concerning. And there was no reason for it. Yeah. Some of that might have been because a ton of the level was chewed up with this. Those 2 coins early on, too, serve as a really good reminder for needing to jump next to. Bud is going for it. Yeah, I got him in the face, and he's going nuts. Okay, he's always going to get the Switch right away. He's saying CP2. I don't see any other opportunity here to do anything, and we can't go back through here. So maybe we're supposed to go back in the blue pipe? Well, that kills us, but... Oh, that won't kill us after the P-switch disappears. Okay. This is a circle. Where? Oh, OBS crashed. That's why this looks off. I'm missing my visible thing over here. Sec. Constantly get annoyed with Windows' stupid desire to wiggle screens around on you. Sports. There we go. I keep forgetting that fish. Yeah, Pud's been weird at crackers all day today too. While I was working, he just kept climbing on me, getting all kissy. But he seems to be fine on his own now that he's on all the drugs. Yeah, I don't know what the exact setup is to make it work. But it's something to do with getting the blocks offset in the editor. And I remember watching something on it. I think it was one of the bandwagon videos, and that it was surprisingly simple to do. I'm supposed to go back in this blue pipe? I knew something was going to come out. I figured that had to be the setup. Couldn't get back in there fast enough. Bud is trying to kill his tail. This is important. Oh, I really need just a cat scene. It's so loud. It's getting away from him. Yeah, Pud, are you 5 years old? Are you a 5-year-old cat trying to get his own tail? Oh, is this one the cat cam? Yes. Well, now he's doing it away from the camera. Well, I think he got it. I think he got what he was going for. Yeah, cats are distracting. You give them drugs, and they do funny stuff. And then we play Mario Maker. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's going for it again. Oh, are you gonna kill your butt when you catch it? Oh my god. Can't tell you how distracting that is to see very clearly in my peripheral, like right off the side here. He tried to sneak up on it from the other side. He tried to whip around and get it from the other side. God, seriously? So... let's let the P-switch wear off in here. He just did a somersault. Yeah, we're gonna go get the checkpoint. Then we're gonna go back in this pipe. Okay. Yeah. Make it easier to see cat cam. Can't handle not having it. Well, here he is. See, if we get a direct hit on him with the drugs, his brain just completely collapses. But there's nothing under there. He's lost. He's gone. Hud catches his tail. I'm not getting that fire flower. Shit. I'm not getting that fire flower. Digging, yeah, he's digging into the hot tub. He's dumb. Everything bites me, apparently. And Crackers is just passed the fuck out. Crackers does not care. Crackers is a sausage. We definitely can't jump over that. We definitely can't wait on the left, so I guess we'll try waiting on the right? Sports. Oh, are you really leaving? He is. I heard him do that thing where he squeaks when he lands on the ground. So now it's just Crackers. Being fat. God damn it. Oh, nope, just crackers. Just crackers making that face. You did. We got some PUD clips opened up here. I'm gonna look at. Oops, waited too long. Yeah. We are coming up on it, Mr. Banks. This has been a really good one. Sometimes, you know, I'll take a break, move on if I get frustrated, and come back to it. But it's been really good. So, you know, then the queue suffers a little. So now, stand by, okay? Now, did you blow my... Okay, the offset there was messing with me, so you blew it the second time in case I didn't know where I was landing. It's hard to read out exactly what you're doing with an offset like that, so it feels a little mean to punish me for being cautious around it, especially when it's in like an invisible offset block that I need to jump off of. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it feels like I'm just supposed to go. Yeah, I'm just supposed to go. That was a lot. Yeah, I figured. Okay, seems to be fine. Oh, okay. We had that hold left set up in the beginning, too. That did a good job of playing off of that, which immediately made me think, no, I'm just going to hold left. Obviously, they want me to hold right because that's obviously the thing, so I'll just hold left. We did it. Bookending the two solutions. Oops. Choose your poison. Spike or shaft. I choose shaft. Shaft of spikes. Shaft. Oh no. I choose spike. I choose the spike. I changed my mind. I want to go back. Okay. I feel like you could, if you could kill me, you should kill me. Instead of CP wanting me again. Oh, but you're not gonna. But you're not gonna. Yeah. As great as everything has been, like, pretty much 10 out of 10. Really, really great setups. Doesn't outstay its welcome, doesn't go too hard. I feel like it's not necessary to CP1 the player second time. As funny as that setup is, there's probably not room to, or desire to set up a whole complicated twice, but just kill the player before they, you know, grab the checkpoint again. Oops, I forgot to jump. Block the player's path. Make them go the other way, and then just go back through from CP2 and then die. Oh! If you've got a door or a pipe to spare, drop the player at, well, I was gonna say drop the player at the beginning, but there's no way to even really fake out a checkpoint. Still like that more than CP1. Because also, by this point, you've seen everything. You've seen every setup and every troll, except for the very last thing. So unless there's one more pivot at the end, this just doesn't really respect the player's time. The first time it was worth it. You're not respecting the player's time anytime you CP1 them. But if you do something really, really fun with it, it can kind of be, you know, worth the payoff. And I feel like that's kind of what we got there with the first one. The second one, the troll is funny, but just kill the player. Oops. I keep wanting to rub up on the ball. I don't want that fire flower. I'm sure something bad will happen if I touch it. Okay, there we go. Now, a lot of things happen up there. Wow. Auditory confirmation for what's happening over there might be helpful, or some type of cue to pull back. We'll see. We'll see how many times that ends up hitting, because we should just be able to start pulling back when we see ourselves. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's relatively short. We're only about 30 seconds deep coming back here, so the pacing is really, really good. Yeah, between a second CP1 and a lot of ways to mess up over here. Oh, I just held up and I was fine. Yeah, I got distracted and just held up the whole time. I'll take it. Oh, maybe hold up when you scroll all the way over there? Oh, no, you're going to see it when you get to the donuts. Yeah. You don't have a good way to do a hint like that. Yeah, really, really, really good. Yeah, yeah, looking forward to seeing more. Dumpster Tree. That was great. Esports. Oh, I won't let me type. Where's my thing here? Oh, because I'm trying to type into a fucking... Oh. Boom. Very good stuff. Yeah. Unbelievable that that is somebody's first. Let's go look and then be like, ha! You uploaded a different level. Yeah, especially with the description, too. The description made me think, like, oh, this is going to be bad, right? But no, that was just great. That was their first upload on OCW. That was a good level. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, back to Mario Maker proper. Joe? Volcano Joe Biden. Let's see what you got here. 6RJ. 44L. XWF. The key is to break the question mark blocks at the goal before you get big. Your wishes granted. Okay, let's, old, probably a lot of room for improvement. Let's go poke it. Let's find out. Mr. Bacon, we're coming up on you. Ooh, looks like Turkitron bailed. Oh, I think he dropped the level right when the stream went down. That's probably some of it. Do 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 do. Do that to myself. Blind, totally blind jump. Didn't know where I was going. Clearly not going to the right. There must have been something up there that I just didn't catch. Oh yeah, I see blocks up there. Oh, is that wrong? No, I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. That was the thought. Yeah. Awkward. That was kind of a cool setup. Imagine people found a way, so when they clear the level, it only adds to clears and not plays. The clears have 20 times more overall than plays. And that makes you happy? That's a satisfying thing to imagine for you? Okay. Cute. Oh wait, can I skip the key door? Key door a bonus room? Guess let's go see what it got. Just dumb, just like me. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, wasn't there something in the description about this? Maker 2, buddy. I need you. Break the blocks before you get big. Although, couldn't I just come up here and be big and break them that way? And I can, but it looks like there's room for it either way. Okay, I guess we'll be back. Oops. Okay. Expecting me to go over there? Was I supposed to stay in that claw and I despawned it? Maybe I was supposed to stay in that claw. Okay, another checkpoint. Pretty confused. Drew boxes around the clouds. Okay. Okay, well, claw's back. Yeah, maybe I'm riding the claw? I thought it was gonna scrape me off, but nope, looks like it'll keep me on there. Okay. A little weird, but it all worked fine. If we lose the fire flower, then are we SOL, it looks like? Nope, looks like there's more down there. Oh my god, that kills me. Weird. Yeah, I feel like a clear is always a play, but a play isn't always a clear. So it kind of makes sense that they're lumped together, and also separate. I feel like, you know, I don't have a lot of good to say about Nintendo's choice with Mario Maker, but that all makes sense. All tracks. It's sports. Okay, well, let's just hang on to that for now. we go. Oh, whoops. I was gonna say, this is probably just a retry door. Glad it's there. Although, what was the power-up we got in here? Did the power land on us? I don't know if power landed on us. I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now we are crossing. Okay. But if I just go back... Like, if I had just gotten the big mushroom and gone back with the claw, could I have done that? And then just skip the having to get the key and do all this other stuff? Okay. Yeah, that feels, a little pointless. I wouldn't have been able to get in the door. It's blocked off that way. Oh, okay, but I can come back and do this. Okay, never mind. You still give the player the ability to just go back and do it. I mean, I guess it still feels a little pointless, but it doesn't hurt anything. Although, I'm gonna spend a long goddamn time waiting for another big mushroom to fire off. I'll reload the room if it's gonna take that long. Yeah, there's some questionable choices, but nothing that makes you go like, oh, what a terrible fucking level. Just like, oh, that's a little weird. But there's some pretty clever stuff in there too, and that was pretty fun. I kind of wish that that last segment where we're bouncing on the Koopa Troopas wasn't a death pit underneath, or we had more capacity to bounce repeatedly, like with bouncers or something else that didn't die when we jumped on it. Or gave us a little bit more flexibility, especially considering the area right before it gives us a catch. Retry. So dropping down into that and then immediately being like, oh, but if you touch it, you die. It felt much more difficult, but by no means does it ruin or make it a bad level. It felt like a weird difficulty spike. Very tired, by the way. Oh, TWestCat, let's take a look here. Yeah, Heidi was very wiggly in her sleep, and every time I was just starting to fall asleep, she would like jerk into me, and I would be back awake. And that went on for some hours, and I had really bad heartburn. RxSDTG. That was the perfect combination of bullshit. This level was annoying to upload. Okay, pro tip here. If a level is annoying to upload, it's probably annoying for people to play. Yeah, so let's take a peek. Sorry, if you don't like the level, I also don't like it. Esports. I have a tip. If you don't like the level, then don't upload it. Thanks. Okay. Might be able to get something more satisfying and more Kaizo oriented by having the player, after doing the initial setup here, work bomb spins, like work a bomb over to some wall or gate or switch that opens up the next or sets up the next bomb to spin on or something like that. There's a couple of ways you can do it. There's definitely some options out there, but especially if you're going to grind out a difficult level with a lot of spin jumps, like you might as well do something with an audience. Yeah, good levels are an option. In general, I think people's goals when making levels should be to make something they want to play. Not that they want to see someone subjected to. This first jump shouldn't be this tight for anything that you're going for higher difficulty. It's just annoying to have the first jump be weirdly tight. Loosen it up. You're doing kind of precision platforming stuff anyway. So my immediate thought is like, well, I would like to get right back into it, not have to do a kind of precise little thing every time I start back up. Could be worse, could be a little closer, but I would just space them out a little bit vertically. It'll give the player a little bit more room to work through it and make it less frustrating every time you die. Player's gonna die in a precision level, so start light and then scale up. That is probably also a lot of what made it frustrating for you to upload, is every time you make a mistake, you have to come back and suck this dick before you can get started with the level proper. Nobody wants that. The general recommendation for Kaizo, but for anything higher difficulty, making sure the first thing you're doing gets you right back into the level, man, it's just so much more satisfying. So much less frustrating if you're just in the level. That first thing you do flows really good. Okay, really? Oh, good. Okay. Not necessary. It was the spiny walking on spikes part. Good. Good thing there was a checkpoint. Can't blame Open Course World for that one. But even if it wasn't too hard for you, it's still a frustrating way to open the level up. If whatever the first thing you do flows really well into the rest of the level, it's significantly more satisfying to die and have to restart each time. Significantly less unsatisfying. Annoying. I guess we probably get him loaded in right now, don't we? Oh. I should just land there. You could almost one-cycle if I went a little faster, it looks like. Just placing it static instead of doing the rising and falling guy like you did for a lot of the other ones would be a lot nice. Having him flow up and down doesn't make the jump more challenging. It just makes it likely the player's going to have to wait for the jump. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, I would, how do I make him stand in place? You put a cloud with a muncher and a spike on top of it, like you did for all the other ones. Exactly what you did for the rest of them. Yeah. Yeah, it was fine. What do you mean? Oh, well, yeah, we'll show you in the viewer. Yeah, cloud. Little cloud block. Browser. Yeah, this thing that you did here, just put that here, and it'll be the same thing, but it won't move. No, just a cloud block. Yeah, this doesn't add challenge to the jump. It just makes it so that the player's going to get here and either be able to jump right away and have to wait a second for him to move up, or not be able to jump right away and have to wait for him to move up and then wait a little bit more. Yeah, it doesn't offer anything. Yeah, overall, it was decent. It was okay. Wasn't an amazing level. Wasn't that bad. I think it would be worth retooling the first little bit there to have something more satisfying, even if it was just as simple as like Giving the player a staircase to platform up instead of a little back and forth ladder would feel like you were getting a little bit more into it. And then they drop down and then jump up and then start the train. Something else that makes it feel like you're getting into it. Okay. Turkitron is gone. Yeah, he's gone. I think he popped in there right when the stream went down, so he might have just bailed. Oh, Crackers. Can you not throw up on the green screen? Can you go throw up somewhere that's less annoying to clean up, bud? Hey, down. Just hop down. Just hop down before you throw up. Hop down. Crackers. Like, he stopped throwing up, then he walks to the end, and is like, oh, wait, hang on. Maybe I'll just wait here until I barf. Cool. All right, Crispy, let's see what you got. 4VJ. HQH. LGF. And then somehow that's the last level? Yikes. Solar Sanctuary doing lots of color coordinating here. Let's take a peek. Oh, I hear him barking. Good. Doot, 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 doot. Pretty traditional here so far. A lot of effort went into the aesthetics. Looks pretty good. Doot, 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 doot. Oh no, there was nothing for me to bring this back for. Looked like there was. Doot, doot. Joe Banks, thanks for dropping another one in there. Very traditional little Hammer Bros setup. Checkpoint. Pipe that goes down. Okay. Ow. Hard to see him coming when we're running forward. Aw. Having him come up from the bottom might be a little annoying, but I'd rather see him and be annoyed with him than not see him and run into him. We've been pretty generous with power-ups so far, though, so it's not a catastrophe. But it's definitely one of those things where the player's pretty likely to just run right into him. There, we got enough. Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw a fire flower and then it left. Maybe it was wishful thinking. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, players very likely to blind jump into that guy the first time they come through. Maybe just start him in a place where he's a little bit more visible before the player is already pressured to jump. Boy, he really did look like a fire flower when we see just the bottom of him. It's pretty funny. That was on me a little bit. No notes, just lava. See, Crackers, we could be much better friends if you would just do that every time. Hop down, vomit, hop back up. It's annoying to have to watch the green screen all the time because you barf on it. You can't do something nicer because you barf on it. Oh, you're just gonna pout now? Oh. God, how did you throw up that much, Crackers? Gross. Clearly, before eating the treats, he went and ate as much food as he could fit in himself. And then he threw it all up. Right in between the curtains between the two rooms, so that I will step in it. Probably thinks he's pretty funny. Checkpoint. Sports. Dye his food green? Yeah, there we go. Green cat food, puke on the green screen, doesn't matter. Still invisible. Although I do roll up the green screen and just shake off the remaining drugs that's on top of my shitty old hot tub. Which also, when I was doing maintenance, found some cracks in the filter area, which has me pretty concerned. It'd be pretty sad if I have to replace it, because I'm pretty sure I can't afford a hot tub. People give them away all the time, though. Okay, now I kill the sun? I was gonna say, too, I had it all loaded up and ready. Like, you can't really call a level the Solar Sanctuary and then not have a sun in it. Then you did. Sun was the boss battle. Yeah, good effects throughout. Makes me wish there was a larger Mario 3 ROM hacking scene. There's a couple of pretty good ones. There's a couple of really good ones. But it's relatively limited compared to Super Mario World. R.Toad, how you doing tonight? The gal who made Mario Adventure is working on a sequel, and that was one of my favorite ROM hacks of all time, that I just kind of played on a whim when I was a kid and really loved it. On me. Center platform here might make this a lot easier to deal with. I know you're going for a boss battle, but, oh. Wait for another one. But it's a little annoying to not have any place to actually stage the shot. Yeah. Rumble makes you feel the game while playing. Now, with our new technologically, the feel, you can feel the different feeling for everything in games, including but not limited to shock, fire, lava, poison, bullets, dart, headache, blood, water, stabbing, and more. Are you writing a fanfic commercial? I mean, bigotry is pretty much the only thing I'll ban people for, but also fantasizing about advertising, I think I would also ban people with a hammer. Skirples, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? What's a Skirple? Don't fantasize about advertisements. It's such a weird way to fantasize about an imaginary product. There we go. They have some pretty weird haptic vests. They have some haptic vests for VR that can inflict pain. Shock and... there was something else I saw. I think it... All I remember was shock, but I remember something saying like, oh, really realistic bullets. Yeah, pretty good stuff overall. Really good, really good aesthetics. Very, very traditional course. Really fun to play through. Really clear design goal that played out really well. The only real significant opportunity for improvement, I would say, is that it's not super hard to kill the sun, but when we're in the lowest corners of the room like that, it's just an awkward kick for the shell. Center platform, any kind of center platform, even a center platform where you're lined up with getting hit by the sun, would still be a better place to kick to stage like a jump kick than either of the corners. Or even just filling the bottom so the player feels like they can approach it from the middle. When you have the shells coming down on the one side too, that also made it feel harder to manage. It's not a serious problem by any means, but it definitely felt more difficult than the rest of what we were dealing with. Probably can't do drowning. The YouTube video with... Yeah, somebody was pushing a smell-o-vision thing. That's just marketing. When you see a really dumb product getting reviewed by a whole bunch of, like, all the tech YouTubers as an unboxing, not a review, or first impressions, or whatever, that's because it's a paid review. They're sending you a free sample and they're saying you can't disparage it. So you hit thumbs down on the video and you move on. Yeah, good stuff, though. Very good stuff. Yeah, bring me more if you got them. That's fun. Make it Super World. LMM, GTF, 7VF. Make a 12-level Super World. People don't need to get into 40 levels. That's crazy. Make 10 to 15 levels. Oh. I want to make a nighttime ice level with the moon because the aesthetics would be fun to work with, but I can't think of a hook. I've seen some pretty fun nighttime ice levels where you are doing super jumps, where a thwomp sends you off of... What was the setup? I can't remember the setup. But there's a thwomp setup to do super jumps while sliding in night theme. Made a 40-level super world. Took 3 months. Yeah, see, 40's a lot. Chris, thanks for dropping another one in there. Aim at your target and shoot. My target... Oh, God. Is my target 72 coins? I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna just do that. Oops. Yeah, winter night theme in... Nope. SMB3 is excellent. SMB3's winter music is excellent. Okay. Boy, I hope there are some 30s and some 50s. Guessing the door goes down there. Then you'd have to keep the moon, so he doesn't kill the thwomps. Yeah, you'd have to prevent the player from getting the moon. I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay. Oh, that doesn't kill me. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how you expect me to both get that and hit the, oh, is that a mosquito? What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, gross. I don't know what that is. Get away from me, gross bug. I don't know what that is. Flying ant looking thing. I made this for an Olympic thing, but it won't be used. You can hit the coin, but not the Goomba. Are they split? Yeah, they're split. I don't know how the hell a bug got in here. I hope I didn't fuck something up sealing up the, oh my god. Sealing up the air conditioner. I think it's pretty good, though. I'll have to check it. Got some insulation and then some clay. And then I put, duct tape. Ducting the blind foil tape over. I didn't like just clay on it. Boy, is that weird. Why does that jerk the camera every time? That's weird. Are we following the arrow down? Sports. There we go. Heard myself get it. Oh, there. That was all of them. Was it all? It was all 72 coins. Well, extra never hurts. We were close to press for time, but it wasn't too close. And otherwise, it mostly worked, yeah. Yeah, that first room was a little awkward, but it didn't hurt anything. Goombas were a little awkward, but the player could fuck up and fall and try again, which is helpful. Yeah, it all worked. Chasing the arrow was pretty cool. Couldn't exactly see where it was going, but you can't exactly use a coin trail either. You could try to set up the line. You have the arrow, and lining it up with the arrow worked, which I guess is good enough. A track block, or a little bit of track showing where you want the arrow to land could help the player visualize the correct thing too, and then chase it. But yeah, overall it works. Alright, R.Toad, take a peek. Yeah, potentially bad choices, or problematic choices, like player doesn't know how to deal with Goomba and coin, so they just jump on the Goomba expecting that they'll figure it out, and then don't know what to do and know they need the coin. If that also resulted in death, that would feel really frustrating, especially after doing a room and another room before it. Like, okay, great, now I have to redo that each time. So letting the player retry there works really well. That's another reason why I feel like we would just be infinitely benefited from being allowed to actually have as many checkpoints as we want and have checkpoints with clear conditions. Just have the clear conditions saved. We already saved red coins. You can save a number and then have a flag for each thing that was part of the number. Like, you got 100 coins, each coin has a is saved flag on it. That flag is ignored if you're doing non-clear condition level, and if you are doing clear conditions, boom. There you go. Done. Problem solved. Oh, that'll make the levels big. It's a friggin' bit. 1 bit. The final boss has some issues. Hopefully you can get through it. It might need some polish. Yeah, I mean, there's always problems like that. That can also be how red coin levels work now. You can absolutely do that with a red coin level right now. The player would still have to clear it, but so would the creator. The creator would have to be able to go back and get that coin, following the same rules that they have now. But it's one of those things that definitely could work. There might be some caveats where you'd have to sort it out, but the most common argument you'll see whenever somebody proposes a feature is that there's a contrarian desire to be like, well, that wouldn't work in Mario Maker because of this. But one, it's not necessarily our job to figure out. It can be fun to theorycraft how you could make that work, but it's not our job to, like, get out there and pull everybody else back into the crab pot. And the really strong consideration is Nintendo already allows you to make a level where you collect 999 coins out of 999 hidden blocks through a terrible level. You can upload unimaginably stupid levels for no fucking reason and have to suffer through them. And that doesn't mean you should be able to upload horrible things. It's just that I really think you need a fireball that hits you as you approach that on-off block. That seems dumb. The fact that Nintendo hasn't made any strong consideration for not allowing you to upload levels that are just shit, just a burning dumpster fire of gimme shit, tells me that that's not an important thing to them. And if it is, then give us more things, even if they would allow people to be dumb. Very easy for that to get off-cycle. And we were going a little faster, and the cycle just meant I'm taking it. Okay. Speaking of the sun, good God, is the new Soup Sun ugly. I don't know how that face got landed on. How somebody was like, let's make an angry sun for Nusu. Let's give him this face. And that's what they went with. And nobody was ever like, that's a little horrifying for a Mario game. Let's make it expressive like the angry sun in every other style. Let's make him appealing. I have no idea if I was supposed to go up or down there. I don't know what you intended for the player. Up feels right now, but I mean, there was down. What is down? If I ride this down, what happens? Yeah, nothing about that makes me feel like I'm supposed to die when I fall down there. You could just have it drop onto visible spikes. But yeah, nothing about that felt like that was supposed to be one-time use. It just looked like one of two paths available. Again, I don't want to see something drop directly onto the player if they start running right away. That's not difficulty. That's just annoying. Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of this seems built around not necessarily being a difficult or challenging level, but trying to do things that are deliberately frustrating or annoying to deal with. But yeah, I mean, just shitting lava bubbles out of pipes straight down works fine as like a, you know, intermittent damage thing. Having them just oh my God, crap out like that one. The respawn? Okay. Yeah, that really reads as like could go up or down rather than down is death. You can line the throat with some spikes. And a couple of random spikes petered around here. Let me... couple of spikes throughout on the lower area. You know how to make spikes. Can make it clear that the player's not supposed to go down there or that it doesn't seem wise. Esports. Yeah, I would do something else there. Or have some other type of platforming challenge for the player other than just platform falls. If you do another type of platform, if you did like a winged blue platform or any other type of platform that falls when you jump on it, that tells the player, oh, get the fuck out of here. But a teeter-totter on a string that falls off feels like maybe I'm supposed to ride this down. Nothing can go through besides the player. That is one of the first things people did in Super Mario World ROM hacks. Like, that was one of the earliest custom blocks. Those blocks that only enemies can go through and only players can go through, that kind of stuff. And it made an enormous difference. There are also blocks that stop entities as soon as they touch them. Like if Koopa Troopa walks onto it, it just instantly freezes, that are extremely useful as well. A lot of things like that in Super Mario World that just would be wonderful here that I wish we had. Oh, okay. Having the player advance up a shaft always going to be a little annoying. I guess we'd just be jumping without it. I would like reverse bumpers that just the player sticks to. That would be fun. Player does not bounce off of them, they get stuck. Like that weird sticky foam ceiling in Yoshi's Island. Okay. Stickers, is that what they're called? Do we only have the conditional power-up? We do only have the conditional power-up. That's always a little frustrating when the player is better off starting over than not. Maybe we have another one in here too. No, we do not. Yeah. Okay. At least it's not Bowser and a fire flower. Or 3 Bowsers and infinite fire flowers. Oh my god. That's a phase 1? That's a phase of 1! Damn, can't duck under. I duck under when I'm small? Yes. Annoying. Yeah, in general, I would say the Podobo, the lava bow placement feels haphazard. It doesn't generally feel considerate. It doesn't generally let the player quickly cycle through, and they're almost always lined up like this in weird ways where it's kind of stutter step to work our way through them. Which forces us to take it a little slower, which feels bad. So feels bad. We've done that almost every time. His positioning puts him in a position where he will almost always, where we will almost always get hit when we get in there. Which is, annoying. I was wondering if that was a soft lock, but no, you can always get out. After we killed Bowser, it's bigger Bowser. Okay, mushrooms for some reason. Look at those mushrooms there. Now it's like new soup, but worse. Oh, okay. Yeah, see ya, Bowser. You just do whatever the hell you're doing over there. Oh, just kidding. We need you to open this. So we get a single hit. We're entirely reliant on him breaking stuff and not killing us. Yeah. There's a reason why in New Soup, the progression through the area was relatively linear. And it's not just because New Soup is a shitty fucking game. It's because having to corral Bowser back and forth going above and over him is a little frustrating to deal with. And we don't have a power-up in storage that we can deal with. We don't have an extra power-up. We pretty much just get the mushroom and, I'm guessing, propeller here if we don't lose the mushroom. We'll wait, because he's always there. But I would definitely recommend at least moving him up a little bit, so that he does not immediately position himself on the spike bar every single time. That's frustrating. If you play every single Mario game from the very beginning to the very end, you will notice that any bosses that you can jump on are never immediately crossed over by something that damages you from off screen every single time you fight them. Like, if you're going for traditional, you want to make sure that it's not set up in such a way so that when the player approaches it in a natural way the first time they come into the room, that they don't always take damage. Again, that's not an increase in difficulty, that's just a, ha, gotcha, you actually have to wait. We have to wait for that fucking fireball to line up so we can jump through there. Yeah, even when we climb all the way up, no matter what you do, he is going to line up with those. First time we come through, which is pretty annoying. Alright, give me that. Getting up here. I also feel like at this point, you can skip conditional and just give the player the 2 hits. Especially if you're targeting a new soup-like difficulty. Sports, it'll be significantly less frustrating to not have to deal with that fuckery. And that fuckery. Okay, so now I'm just dead. Did you burn the other checkpoint already too? Is this CP2? Oh. Yeah, I know you're trying to set up a room where it's like Bowser's Fire is approaching you, but I would just be happier if I could just kind of grab the checkpoint right before the fight, right in this room. Right after we exit the pipe there. And you can get right back into the fight, which feels a lot better.
Spaghetti meatballs.
A little bit. A little bit. Columbus, how you doing tonight? A little bit of spaghetti on my meatballs. Spaghetti would be really nice. I just opened a can of marinara I should use up anyway. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I haven't literally just had pasta with red sauce, and I have no idea how long. I think I have some shitty frozen meatballs, too. I could... Is it bad or just not great? I mean, it wasn't great, and then it starts to feel a little bad. I'm going to repeat this segment every time while we deal with a series of potentially very frustrating interactions. In the fight, before we can get to the fight, after the first fight, where we have to make sure we don't lose our power-up so we can break the bricks and get around Bowser is really annoying. There we go. Basically, your only option there is to get lucky and have it play out exactly like that, which isn't really like a challenging boss fight. It's more like, I don't know, you're just kind of dicking your way through it, just kind of waiting for it to be set up exactly right. I guess come back over here. I can go back through that door. I don't know why I would, but I could. And now I need you to do this, but not kill me? Thanks. It's bad. The fight's bad. I know what you want me to do here, but it's very difficult to actually manipulate Bowser into the correct position. And then once we have him in the right position, it's almost a one-way. It's hard to get around him. There isn't any specific interaction we can perform that makes Bowser do things either. Like, there's no way for us to get Bowser Fire out of it. So, it's very likely you're going to stand here for... What are we at now? 2 minutes? A minute? 2 minutes? Waiting for him to finally break the way forward. Get a bird to create your password. Yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of Actually, Guy No has birds. They just peel the keys off the keyboard. They won't even type anything. They'll just eat all your keys. Don't power up in this room for some reason. I guess now, once again, we wait for Bowser to make a hole, and then we get to go around him. No, we were supposed to go from the other way. Which, you know, was more or less clear, but difficult to do because of how awkward it was to get him to do what we want. Give it one more shot. But it's quite frustrating. Even when people are making relatively traditional super worlds, or they want to do traditional but a little harder, for some reason they get this idea that, well, every single boss fight has to be harder than the game that I'm inspired by. No, it doesn't. The boss fights were never hard in any of the Mario games. They were pretty much always easy. And that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. The new Soup boss fights were generally trying to parallel earlier SMB game boss fights where it literally ended with you dropping Bowser in lava. They really like that. They really like coming back to it because the new Soup games were unoriginal and shitty. So they were trying to play off of SMB1 as much as they as much as they could. And if you wanted to make something a little tougher than that, that's pretty easy. You literally have to do anything, literally add one other thing. A little bit longer of an area that you're running away from Bowser. You definitely don't have a power-up, although that sucks ass. But even if you just tried to clone exactly the new Soup Wii fight with Bowser, no, yeah, the new Soup Wii with Bowser, I think, was the, he broke the block. It breaks, and he broke the block, and now I can't proceed. I had no capacity to control that, now I'm just fucked. But even if you exactly try to clone the new Soup Wii one, it's still going to be harder because we don't have, yeah, just let the player hit the on-off. There's no reason on Earth for there to be a block that you hit that hits the on-off. And it only creates a situation where the boss fight breaks. If I could just hit the on-off with my face, and then then I could just proceed. Even if you clone the Wii fight exactly, we would have less power-ups than we would have in the Wii game. We would have... Yeah. Because they could kill him and you'll be soft-locked. Well, there are other ways to make sure the player can only use on-off switch once. You can definitely do it by putting a block underneath it. You just have to make sure the sides are clear so the player doesn't get soft-locked. Then you get squished off one side or the other. But it's definitely doable. You can definitely play around with it. Just make sure the player can't get soft-locked. Complement it in a fair and adjustable manner. Yeah, it's not too hard. You don't have to go crazy on the arena or the number of boss fights in a row. But again, the point I wanted to stress, too, is that if you cloned the Wii fight here, it would be harder because you don't have power-ups in stock. You have just the power-ups that are on you, and that's the end of the fight. So it's already harder. It's already going to be harder no matter what you do. And try to keep that in mind. Nintendo always tried to minimize player frustration as much as possible, and we have, well, except in the Lost Levels, but the Lost Levels was not great. In general, we have a lot less options here than Nintendo had in their own games, where they would build them around what they were doing. But you have the ability to do that too. Build your level around what you're going for. You only have 2 checkpoints, which means don't make the player repeat a big chunk of stage before they can go and, easier to see the cat camp. There's no cats. There's no... I'll click the button, but you're not going to see anything. See? There's nothing. Yeah, it's nice Bowser pixel art. That's cute. Yeah, the wall jump section was a little awkward. And it's very easy to get clipped by a Podobo with the propeller cap. And if you might get clipped while you're working with the propeller, that's not the end of the world if you are just dousing the player in power-ups the way Nintendo does in their courses. But if there's really like 1 or 2 power-ups in between each checkpoint, it'll end up feeling a little bit more like, oh, every hit's gonna suck. And especially when we definitely need them coming up on the boss, it's also frustrating to be like, okay, I have to no-hit the first boss so I can definitely get the thing so I can actually do the second boss. And try to make sure the player has an option. If Bowser gets in an uncomfortable position, make sure they have a way to get out. Make sure they have a way to escape or someplace to go so they can reposition and get him to do what they want. Yeah. Yeah, it's very frustrating to be in a position where you can't make Bowser do what you want. And he is a fucking janky asshole in New Soup. And I mean, I'm pretty sure all your levels were New Soup. That was what you were doing for the Super World. But if that's the case, the same way that like you don't want a really, really aggressive arena for Roy or Morton in New Soup because they spin forever and they are fucking dicks in New Soup in particular, you want to keep that in mind for Bowser. Bowser has some really annoying patterns and AI in New Soup, so be careful. Try to make mistakes while you're practicing and do dumb things and see how you deal with Bowser while doing dumb things or not being able to get it. Wow, wow, wow. Why on earth would some ding-dong buy viewers? Like, okay, you give a shit about wanting to win on Twitch. You're better off playing, you're literally better off playing the lottery because you will waste less time and have the same amount of chance of making any money at all. Buying viewers would only make it impossible to tell if you were ever maybe gonna succeed. It would just make a dumb number that doesn't matter higher. It'd be like putting Monopoly money in your wallet so you could tell people, yeah, man, I got like $10,000 in my wallet. If anybody looks, they'd be like, that's Monopoly money. What's wrong with you, you idiot? And so the only person that helps is you feel better about having a bigger number, but you can't use it, and it's not useful. 6VG. But people must be buying them. It's like the spam calls. Like, people must be responding to them or they would give up. Recommend any Joy-Con replacement or stick with Nintendo? I am mostly playing portable. If you are comfortable opening up small electronics devices with fragile ribbon cables, if you've done it before, there's Hall Effect joysticks for the Switch from Ghoulie Kit that won't ever drift again, which are a pretty good option. If you're looking for literally just Joy-Con replacements, there are these really cool ones that I really, really like. The brand name is so Chinesey, it's ridiculous, but they are literally split Pro controllers. The D-pad is decent, the sticks are good, and the sticks are really good, and the motion aim is pretty good too. Sports. I've used that specific set, those Koyorvis Sports split Joy-Cons with PC and with my Switch a ton, and they're really, really nice. Sports. Jesus Christ. I've got all the heartburn and boiling gut today. I ran out of my antacids that I take last night. So it was a rough night, and then I felt so heartburny and nauseous all day today I didn't want to eat anything, so I went to get heartburn pills. And Subway sounded good, like, and I was like, okay, well, I'll eat something. That's something. That's better than not eating all goddamn day because I feel like shit. Subway sandwich, footlong with roast beef and turkey. That was it. Footlong Italian roast beef, turkey, no cheese, and then lettuce and spinach and olives and tomato was $18 goddamn dollars. And I asked, oh, did you make a mistake? No. Are you fucking kidding me? The 3-1-ups. I really don't like when people label the beginning of a level. Do you know how I know it's the beginning of a level? I just entered the level by pushing the button start or A, and then I was at the beginning. So this doesn't do anything for me. You could put anything else up there. You could put a little diorama up there. You could put a couple of enemies interacting with each other, or a shell bouncing around and hitting some coins, or nothing. Nothing would be better. I don't know why people do that. It's imitating stuff that people have seen in popular, but it's dumb. Don't do it. You don't need to label sections of your level. I know the start is the start because I just started. Awkward. Did we hit that wrong, or is that just weird? Why wouldn't it... I could just stand in the middle, right? Yeah, maybe they still have cheap footlongs, but I just assumed a basic thing was a basic thing. Okay, yeah, you can hit them. No reason for me to not just stand in the middle, though. This feels like one of those levels that's trying to imitate stuff in popular, but like... Oh my god, don't label a save room. I know that it's a save room because there's an unavoidable checkpoint. And when I hit it, now I hit the checkpoint. I don't need the word save. What's wrong with you? Why do you feel like you need to put the word save on? Okay, this is cute. You're gonna be jumping, so earlier labeling would help, but we had more than enough power up to kind of damage boost through it, but it kind of undercuts what otherwise could have been a decent room. Let's try doing it just on foot here and see if we do it right, if we're not off. Yeah, I was kind of blown away by how much it was for really... I didn't say double meat, but I'm guessing that's what she charged me for. The thing tip-shamed me asking for a 25%, 30%, or 35% tip, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I absolutely know that times are tough, but somebody literally was like, let's put ridiculous numbers on here at fucking Subway, where they charged me $20 for a sub. That breaks a little if you wait. That's funny. Yeah, that segment was the only thing that was decent, but it wasn't well split up, and it wasn't far enough apart for it to be fun. That's why you put the fire flower there, because it was probably necessary for you to finish the level, which means the player doesn't really get to experience a challenge. They just kind of damage boost their way down a couple of holes, which is a lot less fun. That segment could be a fun level on its own if you stretched it out and made it fun, but the way it was, it just wasn't. Yeah, I did not like that very much. If you want to imitate popular courses, if that's your goal, is to do stuff popular courses are doing, focus on blue platforms. Look at what Pillamore Manor or whatever some of those other popular names up there do, and make legitimately fun platforming levels where you don't even have to work really hard at the aesthetic. Just try to pick blocks that are mostly the same color and stick them up and go for it. Saw blades, blue platforms, it's dead simple and it's usually satisfying. Don't label rooms. That pisses me off. That always pisses me off. Don't do things that other people did without considering why they're doing it. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, Subway, I mean, it's just a sandwich, right? Just a simple sandwich. It's not good quality by any means. It's gross. But it blows me away that it costs more than getting 2 sandwiches at Jimmy John's. I could have had more than a foot of Jimmy John's for maybe the same price, maybe less. Fuck off. Who the fuck would even eat Subway at that point? Because it sucks. Jimmy John's isn't amazing, but it's decent. It's consistent. It's decent. They have actual mayonnaise. Roast beef tastes good. Crispy. Let's see what you got. I really don't like fast food. I grabbed a taco. I grabbed a Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell and got a Crunchwrap. Which I hadn't had in years and years and years. But I had a craving and I needed to get some calories in me because I hadn't eaten anything. A fucking Crunchwrap. I told him to do no nacho cheese and add the 3 cheese blend and to do chicken instead of fucking beef. And it was $8 goddamn. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I will just go buy tacos from the little Mexican taco shop and get 3 big tacos for $8. Like, holy shit. I pity the people who don't cook at all, who don't know what to, like, do, so they eat out a lot. Like, holy shit. It costs so much, it sucks. I don't have the Subway sauce anymore. What was Subway sauce? I do not recall Subway sauce. But I'm not usually a sauce person. Like, I'll have a little tiny bit of mayonnaise or a shitload of avocado, and that's it. Iggy's Fiery Chomps. Yeah, I used to not mind Subway's breakfast, steak and egg stuff, but I'm betting that's like $1,000 now too, so I'm never gonna go to Subway again. I'm never gonna go to Subway again in my life. Even if it's like, oh shit, I kind of want a meatball sub. Like, once in a blue moon, I'll get a craving and I'll really want a fucking meatball sub. I'll just go buy a fucking hoagie and some frozen meatballs and put some decent sauce on it. Open up a can of mids or whatever. It'll take exactly as much time as waiting in a Subway, and it'll cost less to make 10 goddamn sandwiches. Fast food has never been cheaper than, like, cooking at home, but it is absolutely bonkers how much more it costs now. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what he was gonna do. Gonna be a dick is what he was gonna do. Oh, and I'm dead. Yeah, it just sucks. We haven't been eating out as much just because grocery had been so expensive that we've kind of been focusing on that. And Heidi's been in the hole. Girlfriend's been in the hole with cash, so that also means everything costs me more. And the first thing I do is drop. Colomba, thanks for dropping something in there. First thing I do is drop going out to eat. I did not go out to eat for most of the pandemic, and then after me and Heidi got together, after a while, she was like, can we do it like once a month? Can we just get food delivered? Like, yeah, if you pay for it. Because in general, I will just cook at home. I like cooking at home. If I go out for something, I want it to be something that's better than what I could make at home. Which is pretty limited. Esports. Or at least as good. I don't want to go out and spend 10 times more than it would cost to make it. And have it be mediocre. I'm very hungry. That's why I'm talking about food. All I ate was a Subway footlong. I ate it a little earlier than I usually have dinner at like 3 p.m. I try to eat around 4:30. Now my body is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put another meal in me. That's what's happening. Thinking about food. Thanks for coming to my food TED Talk. Yeah, it was cheaper food, and it wasn't necessarily... I used to go and get, Wendy's chicken sandwich. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Wendy's, cheap dollar chicken. Cheap dollar burger. Put the burger on the chicken and throw the extra bun out. And have a 2 chicken, with a burger patty sandwiches. And it was $4.20. It was exactly $4.20 because I thought it was funny that it was $4.20 every time. And that was the cheapest fucking lunch that I could get. And it was cheaper than going home and even cooking like a fucking microwave pot pie that you had a little bit of broccoli and a little extra chicken to. That's gonna end up costing you $4 or $5 anyway. So it wasn't great, but cheap garbage at home, about the same thing. Now, most places don't even have dollar menus. Maybe they still do, and I don't know. I don't go to fast food, but it blew me away how much a fucking Crunchwrap costs, and I'm guessing everywhere else is equally as stupid. Favorite tropical fruit? I really like starfruit. When they're actually ripe, yellowish brown, and like in good shape, they taste like pineapple and, I want to say grapes, but I don't like grapes. But they taste like pineapple and, like, the good part of grapes. I really like starfruit. McDonald's removed their dollar menus? Yeah, that... I want to say, what the hell do people still... Why would anybody even still go there? But I see, every time I drive by, their drive-thrus are fucking full. I think for a lot of people, eating garbage is comfort food. Okay. I wish we'd done a little bit more with that. I feel like we could have done something more fun. I don't know exactly what, but something more than just 3 chomps I jump over. Something more exciting with them. doing? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're running off and popping on him. It's a cool little boss fight setup. Gave him big arms. Can't always see where the chomps are aiming. That might be a necessary component of how you have them set up on there. But I kind of wish I could see them more clearly beneath the lava so I could tell where they were aiming. There we go. That time I did see. Turkitron! Welcome back. I think you popped the level in last time right when stream exploded, so I don't know. Things are dramatic, but hello. Thank you. We'll get to it here in a minute. Is it a troll level? I really should have closed the queue a long time ago. We are going to go so fast. If it's a troll level, I'm really sorry, but we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, good level. Good level. Very fun. Yeah, that last little thing where we just kind of went over the same obstacle 3 times made me feel like I wish there was a little more there. Like, I wish you had something a little more interesting with it. Like, maybe chomp on a chain, swinging by on top. So the first one is 3 on the bottom. Let me scribble. What am I doing with my hands? So you have 3 on the bottom that you're jumping over. Then you have 1 on a chain, dangling, that you go under, and then 3 more that you go over. It would be such a tiny change, but it would give you a little bit more there at the end. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I just wish we had something a little different with that last little thing there. Boss fight was fun. Really cool arena. Interesting way to deal damage. More than enough flexibility with the power-ups that you could still be terrible and have fun with it. Really, really great setup for the boss. Joe Banks. I feel like I missed something. Most of the reason why people go there most of the time is that it's faster to buy it than make food at home. Yeah, it's fast. It's fast and it's easy. Especially people who are suffering with children at home. Like, it's... If you're dealing with kids at home, I don't have kids, I don't want kids, but they absolutely eat your time. They eat your life. So you getting kids a bunch of McDonald's saves you 45 minutes of putting a bunch of fucking chicken nuggets in the oven. That's 45 minutes you would not have otherwise. I get it, but I also hate it. So it may look familiar. Okay, the old mushroom farm. It does. Wow, somebody's on a fast rework cycle. Speedrun 30 seconds. Hey, that sounds good to me, Turkitron. I will take that. Yeah, I should have closed the queue a while ago. Okay, stop fucking around. Go faster. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go faster. Gonna go back. Get another ad. Yeah, good stuff, Mr. Bacon. Those winged stretches are squirrely. They are. They do some stuff. It's fun, though. Oh, I don't like that icicle. Yeah, that icicle snuck up on me. I really hope I don't absolutely need that. Okay. Oh yeah, you do get a cool lightning bolt effect from those, but it only lightnings on the explosion, which is unfortunate. It's too bad they don't make a noise when they start to drop. It might be worth hinting where they're located. Good, I get another one. That helps a lot. Go. But as long as it's not like you have to make it here with it, that helps. Next week, we'll be done with the Wiggler level. Awesome. There's a little light source back there. Showing me the pipe a little bit. That's something. We saw it on the way forward. We saw it on the way through. Oh, the checkpoint gone? Checkpoint's gone. Oh, the checkpoint's right here. Okay. We're going to see that when we come out of the pipe. That's good. I forgot that I hit it already. But that makes more sense too. And the other pipe is there. You're gonna see it while you're rising up, and that's gonna make it clear where the where you can get another helmet too. And that the player can probably safely go down there. All good. Oh yeah, Bowser's a little higher now. Still lands on the P-switch pretty consistently. Looks like it anyway. And good, good. I can see the checkpoint that I missed. Ugh. Sports. Wasn't there before. The checkpoint wasn't there before? There we go. But you suggested lighting the landing. Yeah, lighting the landing helps. Extra, yeah, if you have an extra checkpoint, it never hurts to stick it somewhere. I wonder how many people's natural inclination that is. It's a safe place to stand here, though, so... Even if they do it wrong, they should be able to backtrack and figure it out. Oh, I gotta keep moving. Couldn't have hesitated. Should have just damage boosted my way to the next checkpoint. Ugh. Backwards. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Since when do I lose the exchange with a spike top? I have even more spikes on top. Ooh. What the fuck? That is so weird. I thought you just always won the exchange. But apparently the spike is a hurt box, but not a hit box. Yeah, I do not recall ever struggling with the spike top hitbox. Asshole. Yeah, maybe make him small if he's gonna be like that. I only hit it twice, but if you see other people hitting it especially. Little guy. Oh, yeah, we have a second set of platforms on the way back. Alright. What we had before? That felt different. Okay. No Link? Oh, Link was later anyway. That was more... This was more running through back and forth when I need, for no reason. There we go. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, small changes helps to be able to hit Bowser into the thing. Having a brick under him helps also, so it feels like that's the right choice. Jumping over him also looks less viable, which is also important. Yeah, good stuff. Esports. I still think that you would benefit from that you could benefit from finding a way to come back to jumping on the vines, to grabbing vines that are intermittently lit underneath. I thought that was really creative in the beginning, and doesn't get another chance to shine in the level, I feel like. Yeah, come back to that. I feel like doing something with that as like the last platforming thing there after the second checkpoint could be really, really fun. All right, Columba, let's see what you got here. 82K. 8P2. X9G. Lose the maze and do that. Yeah, lose the maze. You got room for it. Auto Pom Pom Paradise. Don't move at all and enjoy. I mean, I'll take that. Mr. 420 has the record. Turkitron, hello. We're coming up on you. You know, I don't recall ever seeing a 3D World auto level. Oh, man. Actually, you know what I would like to see? What would make me feel really good is 3D World auto level, hold Y to carry the box. And it's one of those horrible fucking carry the box, throw it and pipe Kaizo levels, but it forces you to automatically throw and pick up the fucking crate. Yeah, this is cool. Including reading out a pom-pom fight, which I'm guessing only works if you don't touch the controller at all. Yeah, that's cute. If you did a hold Y auto level in 3D World, you could also do some really cool stuff with the bullet hat. Because the bullet hat just goes if you hold Y. That could be really fun too. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, you could get something really cool with that. I don't like making auto levels, but that gives me ideas that I will never use. Turkitron! 30-second speed run. See, I was all worried that I wasn't going to have time, and then it was a bunch of pretty fast ones. 2L8. 8MFG. But we'll probably just do some little cooldown thing. Maybe I'll wrap a tiny bit early. I got some shit to do. Super sword slash and speed run 30 seconds. I have to clean the cat litter boxes. And it just started raining, and I have to lug the shit outside. Super sword slash and speed run 30 seconds. Okay. That will be done vaping. That will be nice. Okay, so we're slashing, okay. Should I just spam it? Weird. Was that right or wrong? Can't spam. I mean, spamming just seemed to work. Am I supposed to... Oh, it's hard to read out what you want me to do there. It's a little hard to read exactly what you want. Right. Am I supposed to jump up there, or is that fake? Huh. Yeah, I can't tell if the bottom path is fake or if it seems like it... No, I think we are supposed to go up there. This is like a nothing. The bottom half is clearly fake. It kills you every time. You're following the... You're following the spring. Yeah, it's tough to read out, and it feels almost like... I can't see why you would do a dev path, but it feels like a dev path. We also have this weird in-between area where you can jump up into just a death block up top. Yeah, weird. I'm just jumping too early, I guess, and that's my punishment? Yeah, it's hard to read. It's a little visually messy, and it's hard to tell exactly what you want me to do. And if there was only one path or death, that would help. But the fact that we have some alternate paths here, too, even if they're just supposed to be death, still makes it feel like, well, why? Yeah, we have a lot of noises, too. There's a lot of visual and audible messy stuff. And I mean, you do troll stuff. I feel like you should... You know how to silence things. You know how to make it quiet. It's a mess. Did you spend a lot of time playing Japanese speedrun levels and it did damage? It do damage brains. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I'm not anti-Japan. It's just like, what are you guys doing? Why are you like this? Why are you doing this to what could have been a good level? Ah, yeah. The immediate jump. That's what we wanted. Oh, that was weird. You're still spamming slash. I am, yes. Working pretty good, about half the time. When I try to strike deliberately, it feels very inconsistent. Yeah, it just feels really inconsistent. You know, I bet if there was a platform underneath me too, it would either slow me down or it would literally work. Let's test that. Let's test exactly that. No, wrong. I feel like that adds so much precision onto what's already a speedrun in a way that doesn't feel good. Especially for it being the first thing. I feel like most people are gonna realize I should just spam smash. I'm just gonna go back and look at it here in a sec. No. I want to go to my courses. That was weird. What was that pop-up? Okay, link. And now let's look here. grab a screenshot. Oh, nope, it's going to ignore me. Thank you. Oh. The software that they used to make for the Logitech mice used to be really great, and now it shits the bed every single day, and every single ticket I've had has ended with them being like, oh, it must be your computer. All three of them. All three different computers that all have the same problem. Yeah, it's on me. Fucking Logitech. And you can't roll back the software because it just goes back. It's really annoying. Tired of it. Okay. Yeah, it's just, oh, it is offset. It's offset on a platform, it looks like. So... weird, too, because we usually have a little bit different setup for, and the platform, it looks like, is on a J. Boy, you really went above and beyond to make this, That's the offset, okay.
Here we go.
It does bounce you. Okay. Very, very consistent without the drop in front. I like that. Okay. Don't know why you have to be like that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know. It just ends up making it more awkward. But I have trouble understanding why. Why it's worth even putting the gap under there.
Here we go.
Yeah, that little visual stumble doesn't bring anything. It's just weird. It's weird because it would absolutely work if you just had a spike under there anyway, since we're already damage boosting. So it's just another additional element of unusual decisions in the course. It's really strange. I'm guessing the thought there was to try and make the timing more difficult, but that feels really weird when we already have a really consistent thing that we do all the time. Oh. Yeah, I think a lot of it would be helped if you just gave the player a little bit more run up in the beginning. If I had the ability to get a little faster in the beginning, oh yeah, it would feel so much better. Add like 8 blocks there so the player can start running and just shift the timer around for them. Yeah, it's so awkward. I legitimately think it's just bad. Like, there's no reason to do this, and especially to not let me just die, to put me in these places where it's kind of a haha hole, like, haha, you fucked it. These holes make the timing worse, but at least it just kills me, right? It's just so awkward to get on the path that you want me on. Yeah, I think it's just bad. I think the level is really held back by the way you do what you're trying to do, but could easily be fixed. Not even necessarily by making it easier, just make it cleaner to read and a little bit, not even easier to pull off, just let the player fuck up and slow down without dying, but also don't stick the player in death holes where they have to do more work to die, like just instant death. You have poison underneath you. Let the player fall in the poison if you want to kill them. But also don't start with a bunch of stuff that instantly kills you if you don't get the timing right. Give the player a little bit more room to run so it's easier to get started here. Let the player really feel it out. I think you're really held back with the way that you're starting it here. Yeah. And I'm guessing the timer is probably pretty tight, too. You have 0 clears so far, too. Yeah, weird. Weird. Bad choices. Drink some water. I will drink some water. I'll get mad at... Oh, yeah, I quit the last one because it was a fucking slideshow. Get mad at one multiplayer versus here, and then we'll wrap it up. Drink some water. Been low on water today too. Usually I'm real good about it, but when you have really bad heartburn and you're nauseous, I shut down. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get up to piss or exist. I don't want to do shit. I just am a fucking bum in my chair. Please no 4-lane, but then it was 4-lane. Always 4 lanes. There's no escaping it. Oh, God. Nope. Shitty level. Shitty multiplayer level. And I should have wall jumped up the side. Would have been smart.
Nice work.
Wow. Bad level. There were 3 Meowsers. I couldn't stop, man. Oh, bad level. Bad level. Nice, play more. Yeah, I mean, we'll go till we burn it. Oh. 5 to Mundo de Luna. Yeah, so I was real lazy about everything there. Harper kills. Gerd sucks ass. Esports. Meh? Somebody like that? Oh. Yeah, slashing speedrun isn't always bad, but it does feel a little awkward to let off wide. You can roll wide X and hold run speed too, which I think higher skill players often do. That's usually their go-to for making stuff like that work. That's an important consideration. But if that's absolutely required, is the roll to it, then that feels really bad too. The whole thing just felt weird. Oops, well, the brothers are together in death.
Sorry. Oh no.
Ow. Okay, that's not separated, so there might be some cheese to get up there, but I'm not gonna. Maybe Toadet's going slow. Maybe there'll be some equalizer. Oh, I heard CP2. Oh, she's close. No! Balls. I feel like I put in the work, and now I'm about to lose it. Okay. This level had a really clear design goal. That might have worked better in single player than it did in multiplayer, but it actually wasn't bad in multiplayer either. Yeah, wasn't bad. The red thorn pipe tunnel. It is exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah, it felt a little bit like a Mario 3 type of thing that they were going for. But they really just stuck to that one thing. Spikes in pipes. Spike balls in pipes. Wasn't bad, though. Yeah, let's call it there. I'll be back doing some more Mario Maker tomorrow. Ready to yell at levels. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. I have no other things to say. It's so joever.